So we are on site at the Quiver building and we are doing electrics. We've got James here, my brother, from Inside Out Electrical Services in Hereford, and he's come over to South Africa, Cape Town, to help wire up this carcass of a building at the moment. So we've just got started running our first lighting cable and stuff through here. But while we've got all our ceilings out, we want to get all our cable everywhere where it needs to be. Makes things a lot easier. We've got Frank and Quincy helping out, chasing out all the light sockets where they need to go. So Quince, how's it going?
How's it, guys?
So he's doing a great job helping checking out all of the sockets and light switches and things. But I'll give you a bit of a progress shot as we go along. It's not going to be anything dramatic, but also welcome to the upstairs. You saw a bit when the Courageous Church was here, but this is what it looks like upstairs. If for whatever reason you didn't see it already. So the room I stood in currently is going to be Frank and Vilma's future bedroom. And then the room we're in at the moment over there will be their future living room space. And then down the other side of the building is where we've got some more units for our future candidates. But we're going to crack on and I'll give you some clips of footage as we're going. Let's go. Okay, so we're back on site. It's the next day. We are now starting to wire in all the boxes. I say we, I definitely mean my brother. So we're getting all of these put in temporarily, so we'll be able to turn it all on. We do have a lot of skimming to do to the walls and things. We'll have to temporarily remove them again, but almost there. How's it going?
Nearly there.
Nearly there.
Going well.
So we've got cables running through our ceilings. To me, this is a maze, but he understands it all, which is all we need. We have a few spots where we need a partition wall to come in, but we haven't built yet. So we've got a few hanging cables, but we're going to work around that. We're almost there, so just chipping away. Most of the cables are run. We just ran out a little bit of cable, so I'm going to go get some more, and then we should be able to finish up. So by the end of today, all the wires should be everywhere, faceplates on everything. I don't know if we would have wired anything into power yet, but we should be 90% of the way. So we'll crack on. I'll show you some clips as we're working. Okay, so we are almost done with our first fix of the electrics now. We have our cables running together to these little connection pieces so we can put bulbs in there. We've got all of our cables running along the wall. We've got KK in the building. We've got all our switches on the wall, all the socket plugs in. We are pretty much there with all these things. We have just got some bulbs to put in, some final bits of wiring to do, and then we'll be able to turn the power on to all of this, which will be great. Then we'll have some basic lighting while we continue to do the renovations on this side. We do have a few spots, like here. We have our light switch wired in, but just hanging. This is temporary while we are still yet to build the partition wall that is going here. It would have been more ideal to have the partition walls in. I just didn't make that happen in time. But that'll be one of the things we are doing next. So over here, we've got the man himself wiring in the last few lights. How's it going, Brick?
Good. Yeah, getting there. Be there eventually.
So there we go, almost done. Again, just got a few of these little light fixtures around and switches and sockets all wired in. So there we go, chipping away. That's the electrics pretty much done for now. First fix. We then are going to be moving on to finishing up some of the downstairs stuff that we still need to do, but we will be coming up here to start doing some of the partitioning and getting some of these rooms ready. Before we do the main big thing we need to do next up here is some of the plumbing work. But we just take it stage by stage, depending on when we can hit fundraising targets. We're chipping away, and we will see you guys next time.